Adventure has no limits, but sometimes life and death stare each other in the eyes because of our adventurism. We at Top 10 World welcome you to our channel, and to keep you informed, motivated, and amused, we're here again today with a list of top 10 ultimately close ocean calls. So without any further ado, let us dig right into our list. Number 10. Huge shark passing. This video belongs to an adventurous fisherman who runs his channel on YouTube named Beyond the Breakers. This video got uploaded on the internet on July 8th, 2019. The guy is found in complete kit holding a fishing rod while being on a kayak. First up, the guy tells people about how to handle the fishing rod, and soon he throws the claw of the rod in the waters. The guy feels some pressure, which indicates his trap worked, i.e. some fish fell into his trap. He starts to wind the rod to grab the fish, but as soon as he starts, a huge shark can be seen passing by his boat. He made a rough speculation it was a tiger shark. The shark moved so quickly, people started wondering about the speed of the deadly beast. That was a very close encounter. Number 9. Bull shark repeatedly attacking fishermen in canoe. This video was uploaded by Newsflare on September 19th, 2019. In the video, which was filmed off of Key West, a fisherman stands in one canoe trying to reel in a bull shark when the monster fish races up from the deep and rams the vessel and another canoe which is alongside it. The fishermen and passengers are almost thrown into the water by the force of the attack. The shark is not done there and rams the canoe several more times before eventually getting off the line and swimming away. People are of this opinion as well that the shark was hooked on a line, it was not attacking. If they had cut the line before, the shark would have swum away without a second thought. Do let us know what you guys think in the comment section. Was it an ambush, or was it merely trying to break through the line which was troubling the predator? Number 8. DEVON, ZIMMER, and the Great White. The great white shark is a species of large mackerel shark which can be found in the coastal surface waters of all major oceans. What would you do if you're ambushed by one when even the gods of surfing fail to retaliate? En route to a Maine wedding, Devin Zimmerman, 30, had taken a detour to surf at Nauset Beach early Friday when he heard something in the water and assumed it was nothing to worry about. During his commute, he mistook a great white shark for a seal. After getting back on shore, Zimmerman met several people who spotted the too-close encounter, including a photographer who was hoping to get shots of surfers taking advantage of Hurricane Humberto remnants stirring up sizable waves. Number 7. Shark attacks scuba diver. Out on the Cayman Islands, a scuba diver was doing some work helping out the natural environment. His job was to spear lionfish, which are invasive species who, without the native balance of their ecosystem, are responsible for immense destruction of fish life in the ocean. Dealing with lionfish is not an easy task to do, as an unwanted contact can result in immense pain. This scuba diver had to deal with 2 life-threatening predators at once. One was a lionfish, while the other was none other than a shark. The diver dealt with the shark using a mere spear until the shark finally gave up. Number 6. The Lucky Kayaker. A kayaker in Western Australia had a close encounter with what was believed to be a great white shark on July 28th. The shark, judged to be between 4 and 5 meters long, pushed the back of the kayak and then came up from the side and proceeded to push it in sideways. This GoPro footage video shows the moment when Ian Watkins noticed the shark while kayaking in King George Sound near Albany. The guy can be heard saying, "Emergency, emergency, I'm kayaking in waters that contain great whites. Get me out of here. I only have a small kayak and changed my mind about doing this. I want out." Many viewers are of this opinion that kayaking in Australia is like roaming around in a jungle full of deadly predators. Many people also think how someone can be so physically calm when he's living under the shadow of a sword. He should have tried paddling his way out of this calamity. Let us know what your opinion is. Would you have stayed calm under such conditions, or would you have taken desperate measures because conditions surely were desperate? Before moving on to the next point, we have a little challenge for you. Let us see how many of you can absolutely choke that like button. Best of luck. Getting back to our list. Number 5. Shipwreck surviving family. In 1971, the Robertson family set sail around the world on their boat Lucette. In the middle of the Pacific Ocean, a school of killer whales capsized them. They survived for 37 days in a 9-foot dinghy till a Japanese fishing boat rescued them. Ever wonder what you would do if you're bound to stay in the ocean for 37 days? Number 4. Deborah Kiley. Deborah Kiley was no stranger to the seas. She'd spent most of her life working as a crew member on yachts around the world, so she thought that signing up on the Trashman in October of 1982 was just another job. The first half of the trip was pretty smooth sailing, although Kiley started noticing things started to make her uneasy. After the boat passed North Carolina, the trip took a turn for the worst. A massive storm appeared out of nowhere, and Trashman headed right into the heart of it. The crew managed to make it out of the waters, but some of the members were very seriously injured. Number 3. Poon Lim. Poon Lim holds the world record for the longest survival on a life raft. It's not a record he'd hope anyone would ever beat. Poon was a Chinese sailor on the British merchant vessel SS Benelman during World War II. The ship had left Cape Town, South Africa, on its way to New York when it was attacked by a German U-boat a few hundred miles off the coast of Brazil. The ship was destroyed, but Poon managed to escape with a life jacket. He was the ship's sole survivor. Number 2. Maurice and Marilyn Bailey. In 1973, Maurice and Marilyn Bailey were planning to live out their dream of moving from their home in England to New Zealand. They sold their house, bought a yacht, and set sail with their possessions. They believed the trip would be a pleasant journey. They were wrong. The first half of their voyage went well, and they passed through the Panama Canal in February of that year. Soon after, they ran into trouble, or more accurately, trouble ran into them. After 117 days stranded at sea, with no supplies and near the brink of death, they were finally rescued. A passing Korean ship spotted them in the water and changed course to bring them aboard. Number 1. José Salvador Alvarenga. José Salvador Alvarenga is a Salvadorian fisherman and author who was found on the 30th of January 2014, aged 36 or 37, on the Marshall Islands after spending 14 months adrift in a fishing boat in the Pacific Ocean, beginning on the 17th of November in 2012. He survived on a diet of raw fish, turtles, small birds, sharks, and rainwater. After a vicious storm pushed the boat out to sea, the pair survived by catching fish and birds and drinking turtle blood and urine. Mr. Cordoba eventually died after making Mr. Alvarenga promise not to eat his corpse and to find his mother and tell her what happened. So guys, that was our list of 10 ultimately close ocean calls. Do let us know which one you think was the closest. Would you like to go on water adventures? Your suggestions play a vital role in helping us create better content for you, so don't forget to give us your feedback. If you guys like our content, give us a thumbs up and consider subscribing to our channel. See you guys in the next one. Until then, peace.